Let me tell you something uncomfortable. There comes a moment in a man's life when he looks in the mirror and doesn't recognize himself anymore. Not because he's weak, not because he's failed, but because the world has quietly started treating him like he's invisible. You walk into a room and no one turns their head. You dress the same way you've dressed for years, yet suddenly it feels outdated. And deep down, you ask yourself a painful question. Have I lost what made me attractive? You're not alone. And no, the answer is not no. The truth is this: attraction doesn't disappear with age. It evolves. And the men who don't evolve with it feel forgotten. Tonight, I want to talk to you, the man who still has fire inside him, but feels ignored on the surface. Because style, real style, is not about clothes. It's about identity. You stand in front of your closet. Same shirts, same jeans, same shoes. They once worked. People once noticed. Now, they blend into the background, just like you feel you do. You scroll through social media. You see younger men being praised, desired, chosen, and something inside you tightens. Not jealousy, loss. You remember a time when your presence mattered, when a woman leaned in when you spoke, when your confidence didn't need explanation. But now, you feel like you're competing in a world that moved on without telling you the rules changed. And here's the cruel part. No one teaches men how to age attractively. They just expect you to figure it out. So you stay silent, you dress safe, you hide. But what if I told you? Women are not rejecting you. They're responding to the story you're telling without words. That's why today, I'm not here to talk about fashion trends. I'm here to talk about signals. The silent messages your style sends about your confidence, self-respect, and emotional strength. Because when an older man dresses with intention, he doesn't look like he's trying to be young. He looks powerful. So let me show you the style choices older men wear that women find deeply attractive, not because of the clothes themselves, but because of the psychology behind them. And by the end of this, you won't just dress better, you'll stand differently. Let me paint a picture. Two men walk into the same room. One is wearing loud logos, oversized clothes, trying to impress. The other wears a simple, well-fitted shirt. Clean jeans, nothing flashy. Guess who gets noticed? The second man doesn't beg for attention. He assumes it. Psychology calls this effortless dominance. When something fits you well, it signals self-awareness and self-control. Women don't find excess attractive. They find clarity attractive. When your clothes fit your body not too tight, not sloppy, you're saying, I know who I am. I don't need to shout. Invest in tailoring. Choose neutral colors. Let your posture and presence do the talking. Because confidence doesn't scream, it stands still. There's a reason darker, richer tones feel powerful. Charcoal, navy, olive, deep brown. These colors carry emotional weight. A man wearing mature colors signals stability, calm, depth. And psychologically, women associate that with safety and strength. Think about it. Chaos is loud. Security is quiet. Bright, chaotic colors can feel desperate. Grounded tones feel intentional. I once met a man in his 50s wearing a simple navy jacket. Nothing special. But when he spoke, people listened. Why? Because his appearance matched his emotional energy. Choose colors that feel rooted. Let your clothes reflect your emotional maturity. Because attraction grows where trust feels possible. Here's a hard truth. Cheap things age fast. Quality things age with dignity. The same is true for men. A worn leather jacket, a solid watch, shoes that tell stories instead of screaming brand names. Psychologically, this triggers value perception. Women don't see the price, they sense the intention. You're not trying to impress. You're expressing taste. A man with one great jacket will always outshine a man with 10 average ones. Why? Because restraint is attractive. Buy fewer items, buy better ones. Let your style say, I choose carefully. That's a powerful message in fashion and in life. This one hurts because it's often ignored. Style doesn't start with clothes. It starts with care. Your beard, your hair, your skin, your scent. Neglect sends a message. I've given up. Care sends another. I still value myself. Psychologically, grooming is tied to self-esteem signaling. Women subconsciously read it as emotional health. Two men, same age. One looks tired and careless. The other looks rested, clean, intentional. Which one feels attractive? Not the younger one. The present one. Groom regularly. Smell clean. Look awake. Not for others, but because self-respect is magnetic. This is the most important one. Confidence is not arrogance. It's not trying to look young. It's not proving anything. Confidence is comfort. An older man who wears what fits his stage in life without apology becomes irresistible. Because psychology tells us this. People are drawn to those who are at peace with themselves. The most attractive man in the room is often the one who doesn't check the mirror. He's not competing. He's centered. Stop chasing validation. Start embodying calm certainty. Your style should whisper, I belong here. Now listen to me closely. Your age is not a disadvantage. It's a filter. It removes the shallow. It attracts the intentional. Women who are emotionally mature don't want a boy playing dress up. They want a man who knows himself. Remember this. Attraction is not about trying harder. It's about aligning deeper. You don't need to impress the world. You need to honor yourself. And when you do, the world responds. So let's bring it home. Clean, well-fitted simplicity. Mature, grounded colors. Quality over quantity. Grooming as self-respect. Confidence that feels calm, not forced. These aren't fashion rules. They're identity signals. Here's the truth they never tell you. A man becomes most attractive the moment he stops asking, am I enough? And starts living like he already knows the answer. Because the right people don't need convincing. They recognize value when it stands in front of them. If this message spoke to you, if it made you reflect, rethink, or stand a little taller, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel for more raw, real insights like this. Thank you for listening. And remember, your presence is not fading. It's evolving.